Welcome to Fragrance Alchemy. Today we're going to be talking about Sri Lankan oud and a trip that I did with my brother-in-law where I got to source some wild oud oil. In this particular trip he went to source some wood for his business. You know, I accompanied him and got to see what's out there and how things are done over there, and it was a heck of a trip. It was a real nerve-wracking trip, full of paranoia and worry. We didn't know if we were going to get ripped off, but he had it all under control because he had a trader that he'd been working with for a few years who helped him source the materials. When we were there, he managed to source a number of kilos of wood. I think it was probably about 12 kilos of the stuff, which was extremely hard to get, and at the time we had to go to a number of areas to collect it. But finally, when we did, we managed to get him to send it over to us in Dubai, and along the way I managed to source a couple of dollars of this amazing Sri Lankan oud oil, which is pure wild Sri Lankan oud oil, distilled from high grade wood, and it's one of my favorite out of all the oud oils that I've got. So I wanted to do a quick review of it and give you guys a basic understanding of all the notes and tones that you might find in this particular oil. Let's have a little open. I haven't opened it in a while, so it'll probably smell slightly different now because it's been aged for more than a year. Still has that beautiful, it just has this incense like smoke. It's very similar to when you're burning Sri Lankan oud. If you guys have ever burnt Sri Lankan oud, you'll know what I mean. This particular oil has exactly that. It's this really beautiful incense smoke opening with this hay and vetiver notes in there with a touch of honey, and you get this kind of minty tone to it as well. It's just and nuances of aquatic notes. Such a beautiful oil, one of my favorites, and it's one of these oils that you could wear in the West without being too self-conscious, really. I mean, I recently took this along with me to a trip to Snowdonia where we climbed Mount Snowdon, and I had this along with me because I wanted to take some pictures of it for my website. A couple of friends who had accompanied me on the trip, as we climbed further and further up the mountain, my friend turned around and said to me, "That oud oil is just amazing. Where is it from?" And then he was just questioning me all the way up to the top, because as what I'd noticed, as my body got hotter and I started getting warmer, the oil really, the smell really developed on my skin, and all the notes and tones were projecting from my skin as I got hotter. As the breeze would hit us, the smell would just project onto my friend, and he was just, he absolutely loved it. He straight away was like, "Look, I want to buy a bottle of this. Please sell me a bottle." So yeah, he'd already been my first customer at the time. But one of these oils you've got to have in your collection, really. Sri Lankan oud oils are definitely without a doubt one of the best ones out there. You know, nowadays it's getting harder and harder to come across really kind of higher grade oils because, you know, there's less and less wild stuff left in the country, and this one is aged probably just over a year and a bit. So it has an extremely deep tones and notes and nuances in there that really will blow your mind. But anyway, hope you guys like the review. Please like, comment and subscribe, guys. Have a nice day.